Trump does not, he hardly, I mean, to call a press conference or something, you just see him on Twitter and he will say a lot of things. He would harass you, he would do all sorts of stuff right there on Twitter, and people are making sense of the old stuff. So even if I, like someone like me, if I tweet, you can also make
of course
statement.
Okay. Definitely.
But then the Tambuwal stuff was big for me. That was more like the man of the people. Trust me, Iwa Nigeria. I like Tambuwal as a person, sincerely.
Okay.
I like him because you can see the people's love. It's just like in the days of Olusegun Mimikos of Ondo State. The people's love, you can see it. They are enamored to this guy. It oozes. So that's the big one for me. Tambuwal to the APC.
Yeah.
What is that going to mean for Sokoto State 2019 and all of that?
Well,
Sokoto being a very huge state too.
I already said number one that the moment I had that we had speculations last week and then we confirmed, and I said the Sultan, number one, Sokoto generates more than 1 million votes.
Okay.
The Sultan definitely must support somebody.
Yeah.
Will he pick somebody who is not from someone else?
He will
Let's forget any sentiments. But then that's what's going to play out. So we might just excuse me. We might just in long run see Tambuwal, do something. Don't forget he's young. He appeals to the young people. He can do a lot of things. Wike and some of the big guys in PDP, we have been trying to woo this guy for almost a year and say, guy, come right now so that we can give you a ticket. Don't forget that they have a period of time when you can come in and then you'll be granted a waiver to contest. And so I think they still have a week more for any other person to come in there.
Okay.
So definitely we have a possibility of a Sharaki Atiku and Tambuwal contesting for the PDP tickets.
Interesting.
And we both know the person that has never gotten the ticket.
The funny thing is, we're not giving all the new guys we mentioned earlier any chance. Are we giving them any chance? Is there the slimmest of chances for example, the ANN guy?
Well, I think it's all about calculations. It's all about numbers. It's all about actually hinging on what's trending, the cry, the yearnings of the people. And like I said yesterday on Checkpoint, I said that the taste of people politically are changing in Nigeria. Believe it or not, everybody wants something different. And I think from societal sampling right now, I've found out that a lot of people, even adults, don't care what source.
Okay, quickly, let's listen to this person. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Okay, call us back. 0814-441-9455. If you want to join in on General Issues this morning, please do that. You can also drop your message on WhatsApp. We have this one from my brother in Devon. Good morning, General. Good morning, Voice FM. I'd like to talk about the decamping issue in Nigerian politics. If you take a look at the caliber of people leaving the ruling party, you will see this strong men. I foresee a very big problem for PDP come next year because they're going to have issues of who to listen to. Atiku, Saraki, Tambuwal in one party. They are titans. For PDP to win against APC, they need the north, which makes Atiku the right person. But I'm very sure PDP will be destabilized come next general election. Too many bosses in one party. Do you agree with that, my brother?
I do. I agree because
too many bosses in one party.
Exactly. A lot of them want to come in. They want to get the ticket.
That's the objective.
I don't think
Nothing
so.
more.
I don't think so. I don't agree. I think we would have felt the same when Buhari, Atiku, Kwankwaso moved to the APC. They will definitely find somebody to win elections because they know their political ideology.
Who is sellable among the three now? The ones in the PDP.
I think Tambuwal is sellable.
I think I agree with you. I thank God you did.
Would
not
you vote for Tambuwal in Nigeria?
I would not. I stand for a new Nigeria. So even if my vote is going to go inside the water, I don't care. I'm not. Listen, I'm not going to vote for any individual who comes from all these major parties. That's the truth. I am not. See, we can sit here and analyze and talk about these major parties as though, but the truth is, these parties have done enough damage in our democracy. It's too much damage. So why don't we just shift our attention on the same carrier call that we were here? It's just the last elections clamoring for something new, a new breed, and all of that. I will still do the same thing come 2019. That's where I stand. But fine, these individuals credible. I don't have any problem with whatever platform they're coming
Hello?
from.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Oshegun, good to have you. Please go ahead.
This is a game of numbers. I think you can read between the lines that they are going to lose sleep about those that are defective.
Right now, that's not, it's not
And
the
I
numbers.
want to say that it's not new. We witnessed such in 2014. And then to say that the heavyweights in the PDP that is going to affect them. Yes, we witnessed a scenario in Ekiti State. About 33 heavyweights contested for the primary of APC, and at the end of the day, it did not weaken that party. So I don't think it will have that effect, so much effect on that party. So that's just my take this morning.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oshegun, for calling 08144194555. That's studio line. You can join us on WhatsApp on that same number. This one here is from Ogundeji Ayodeji, and it's saying Saraki and Tambuwal defection to PDP is a great loss to the APC. APC are falling apart. PDP are falling in love.
I don't understand. They're in love with themselves. They're not falling in love with Nigeria.
But, one other part we're not talking about is what they call monkey hand.
Okay.
Inside a particular, after following the defection, what has happened with Kwedemadu, what has happened with Tom and a host of others. Is this the handiwork of the presidency?
Well, it just reminds me of why the EFCC was established in the first instance, and then when we had cases whereby the EFCC was going after presumed enemies of the president, then Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and then we're having a similar case. These cases are bound to happen. That's why you need somebody who is at least has this element of being clean.
But let us be sure about one thing. Of course, sure that the presidency said that it's totally free.
Yes, but then also you also have to look at this thing. These people who have been accused and are under investigation have not outrightly denied these allegations.
That's I keep saying that.
They are not outrightly
Autumn is not saying. Autumn is saying that yes, they've been given security votes, but then you also know that there have been lots and lots of security crises in my place.
Okay.
So I have to spend the money.
Good.
I'm not going to keep it in a safe. But he hasn't said, oh, I did mismanage this.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, we have this one here. Hello, good morning. Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Same to you, brother.
Now, no party should not sleep for now. If anybody sleeps, you will know. Because I monitor all the things that is going on inside the TV, international, everything. That's what they are talking about now. And then pertaining to PDP, no matter all the big people are joined together now, and then before they nominate their president, all of them will sit down and they choose the right person. And what happened in Ekiti is what will happen in 2019. So all the things that happened in Ekiti, that's what we are seeing now, deflation, and then that's it. But I hope that Nigerian people should wake up this time around and vote not for money, but vote with the right people in. So I see, but all the people that are coming, I didn't see anybody. Or if you go to another party, you will say young people, 40, 60 people, that they can do it. But when I'm watching them on TV, internet, something, you will see that Nigeria have talent. We have components, good leaders that can do this thing. But because of all these old powerful people gang up all this money, I don't think that they can give them chance. But let's see how Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Tunde Shizu, for your contribution.
You must use up that chance.
You know, sometimes we talk about this vote buying and it's really, really annoying. You know why? Because the indices that would banish vote buying from the system is not available.
Yes.
If you say don't take 5K, don't take 10K.
There's no law to make sure that does not happen.
But then again, if I don't have a naira on me and probably come out on election day and they are teasing me with that amount of money, why would I not collect it?
No. Now let's look at it like this. Because you do not have food in your house and you've not eaten in 2 days.
Bro,
is that enough reason for you to steal?
No,
I am
not
coming
saying that.
somewhere.
Listen, no, don't attach this to
you know
stealing.
why? You know,
this is not stealing.
No, see.
I said tease.
No, see.
No,
listen.
Still,
let us
giving a free
let us be sincere.
This is not stealing.
I like that we
If you
always
steal, they will
want
deal
to
with
say
you. You are
let us be
gone.
realistic, but ideas should run our reality. That's why we're missing it. We're missing separate reality from ideology. Ideologies run reality. That you are not eating. See, that you have not eaten for 2 days and you are hungry. Is that enough reason for you to steal? If you steal and you are caught, you go to
you have a that's why you're
wait, come. Let me say this. If you steal and you are caught, you will probably have to go through a lot of rigor. That is if you miss out jungle justice.
That's
because
there is free money.
No, listen. That's because there is
free money.
Wait now. That's because there is a system in place that makes that a crime, an offense. So the position we should push right now is to make sure that
vote buying,
we should criminalize it.
System in terms of idea.
That's where I'm
going. In terms of every other thing should be in place. That's so that when you come with your money, I can throw it to your face because
not even throw it to my face. When I alert security agencies, they pick you up. You know that you are done for it. So that will call a drastic reduction in the way people lobby for votes.
You're being too idealistic.
I'm too idealistic. Ideas rule the world.
See, let's face the fact. Nigerians, apologies, do not have any ideology. So, and then another thing is this: we don't even have we are not being empowered economically. So, if people are suffering and then somebody hands them a free gift, definitely they're going. You see boys on the streets, you just give them 100 naira, 200, and then they start calling babao. It means that the system is bad. So first, unless we get to that point where we can empower people and say, see, you don't have to collect money from anybody. You just be fine. Perhaps you should adopt. You go to places like China. You go to places like
it's
Russia.
criminal. They're going to kill you.
They're going to kill you. Well, definitely, but that doesn't mean the people are not fine. People are fine.
Yes.
Okay, let's take this on. Let's take this on WhatsApp because we still have to talk about.
We're going to have that problem.
One very important stuff. This one is saying, "Good morning, voice." Okay, good morning, guys. The faction saga in Nigerian politics is a big. It happens last season, talking about 2014, and this another season, another transfer window. Umbrella is very useful now in this raining period. AY Crown bankroll. Okay, I see your sarcasm. That's good. All right. Okay. Let's take one more call before we do it. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
This man, let us look at it this way. He has been for the past 4 years. He is doing anti-party. So he has slowed down every business activity in society. You know, whenever executive put up bills in the house to benefit the masses, this man will slow his pace down because it's a PDP to the APC in face. A lot of them there, they are parasites in that APC since the beginning of this regime. Even Ojuyobo, the Jagaba APC, he saw all these things right from time.
If Tinubu catch you say they call Ojuyobo, you are in trouble.
For me, then now you can see now. So he has divided himself even 2 weeks ago when this Parage was celebrating his burial of late mother.
All right, thank you very much, brother, because a whole lot of people online as well. Thank you for your contribution this morning. But then again, look at what Lai Mohammed said yesterday. He said that Bukola Saraki has always been doing like he's an opposition man because he has never done anything.
Who supported him?
In favor.
Who supported him?
Interesting.
The opposition supported him, so definitely he should. I'm loyal at least.
All right, this one is from Fontel from Fagbo. He's saying all the deception and deflection and defection is all a scam aimed at enriching their own self. Please help me ask them what they have all done to correct the situation they claim they decamped from. Okay, I guess that's what you're trying to say. Thank you very much, Fontel from Fagbo. It's a long one. We can't take all of that because of other pressing matters here. Quickly, before we take other messages, let's quickly step this whole thing down. Okay, let me take this one. This one is saying this defection thing is not good for our political system. Our politicians have no ideas because they're the same set. They put us through this mess. They are still cross-carpeting. Okay, that's what it's saying there. And this one saying, good morning, General Nigeria, and to everyone. Before this forward, we need to say no to APC and PDP. Then we'll look for alternative, which is the new Nigeria. Oluwada Asimi from Dalimo. Okay, thank you very much for that one. This thing is messing up. Let's step it all down, guys. Let's talk about why music and dance is very, very important to our daily lives. We have a new guest here.
Yeah, hi, Omidia. This is my name.
Thank you very much. So, music, dance. I mean, a lot of people seem to put this aside on a daily. Yesterday I was speaking to my boss and I was like, it's not even about exercising really, like doing all the press up and all of that. There should be a lifestyle. That's what you should go about. So should dance and music be a lifestyle? Okay, let me take it to Mr. Olufemi Babalola.
Okay. Yes. Dance and music should be a lifestyle. It should be what we need to do every day. Because let me go to dance first. Dance, like you said, apart from the fitness aspect of dance, dance also allow you to express yourself, express your inner joy, happiness. You can always check everyone that involved in dance. You see the joy, you see the gladness, you see that happiness on their face and even in their body. So it is a kind of exercise that allows you to express yourself.
That's
builds
music.
Your confidence. Dance.
Okay.
Builds your confidence. The truth, before you see some people saying I'm shy, even when you take them out to dance, if you see them saying I'm shy, it's because they cannot dance. But anybody that can dance can stand anywhere to address anybody.
What kind of dance are we talking about here? There are different kinds of dance.
We have ballet, we have ballroom, we have hip hop, we have contemporary, we have salsa, we have tango. All these dances.
Six now.
Now, all these dances came from different
countries, cultures.
You get my point now. They are from different countries. But right now, we're trying now to
Is Shaku part of them too?
Yes, contemporary. Shaku is contemporary.
And it's good too.
It's good. Really. Now,
can you dance Shaku? You are a dance instructor.
Yes,
you can.
I can. But this
I
is
wish
the
people
point.
could see you.
But another point is, for me, I feel there's, a motive to everything we do. There's a motive to dance. There's a motive to music. Now, there's what we call seductive dance, also part of dance.
I like that.
I don't deal with that because, we all have a positive side of everything. We have the negative side. The truth is, people tend to fall more on the negative side of every situation,
than the positive side.
But I believe in making use of the positive side. Everything we do, we need to be positive. We need to be, we need to think about impacting people positively. That is how we can at least help our environment. That's how we can develop our environment. That is how we can build a better place.
You are the CEO of David School of Art here in Adrekiti.
Yes.
How do you give that extra edge in terms of music dance?
Okay, good. That is one of the reasons why we're here. There's this project I tagged Storm.
STORM.
STOR. That is Save the Talent and Open Room for Manifestation.
That is super.
It's something deep. Now, Storm is a project. Yes. Storm is a project created for kids between the ages of 6 and 15. It is to train them in the art of music and dance, and to also support them academically. So Storm is about supporting education and supporting talent.
Supporting education and talent
at
the same time. That's what you do in the academy.
Exactly.
Right now, that's the main project.
Yes, we do a lot. This particular Storm runs every year. We had the first edition, that was 2016. We were able to run the second edition, that was last year. So the second edition is coming up this year. It runs every year for kids. What we do is we pick these children, those who we see that they have this talent in them. We bring them together, we develop them, then we organize a competition, like a dance competition, music competitions, like a talent discovery event. Then the winner among them will be supported academically
throughout. Is it
just for a year?
For a year,
For
okay.
a year.
Okay.
Now, what we do is train them, because we realize I've been dealing with kids for some time now. I realize some of them are so gifted, and academically they're not really doing well. It says that
so you guys try to create a balance.
You get my point now, because we realize that many parents don't really focus on their talent. They focus on
the education side, which is
and the funniest thing. You see some students doing well in school in music more than mathematics. You see them doing well in some other program, but people concentrate on the mathematics.
It's so African. It's such an African mentality. It's not the same abroad.
Like I had issue while I was growing up. I studied statistics. I didn't study music. I didn't study that. I studied statistics, but I wanted to study music while I was,
your parents go
my parents were like, you are the first son.
How would you go and do music? What kind of music?
What do you want your brothers to do? You know. But at the end of the day, I went to university, and this is what I'm doing. At the end of the day, they had to allow me when they came to Ado.
I know something, Mr. Olufemi Balola. Talent seems like what is feeding a whole lot of people right now. Music, dance, artwork, all those things. That is what is paying the bills.
Yeah, exactly.
As for example, you're a statistician. I'm sorry to say, but the present economy, how is it benefiting you as a statistician? What is that doing for you? But if you can sing, imagine someone who can sing, write poems, write very well, write CVs, probably artworks, draw. Look at Waspa Art, that small guy in Lagos. He got endorsements everywhere because he can draw, and very good. He's very good academically. But then again, his arts has pulled him out, not just Nigeria. He was privileged to meet with the president of France. They're like, wow, this is huge. And look at France, they are soccer for art. So all of that comes into the picture. So parents, kids back home, this big project, as you guys are putting up, is something that parents in Ayo-Akande, I'm sure that some kids are also listening. If you have talents, you have something you're doing, and you have to push it up to your parents. Thank God that these days parents do not beat their kids too much, so you can still say, Daddy, please let me go to so place and get my talent honed and all of that. So
so as I was saying, we are trying to build these children. I have some of them that's been with me for a while, and I saw the growth in them. I saw the growth in music, both in dance, and I was amazed. Like, so these children can do all of this. If I take them out also sometime, and people see what they can do. So we're trying to build a force of kids. Now this is it. We're not looking at saying your talent alone. We want you also to be developed academically. If you want to go in line with your talent, to study in line in the university with your talent, we help you. We build you through.
What's your most your popular social media handle?
Like David School of Art on IG and also on Facebook.
Like David School of Art. You
forgot to mention the event coming up.
Okay, yes, the project is coming on. That is next month by September.
September when?
That's September 16.
16. Okay.
The form is out already. The registration form is out, which is just 2,000 naira. It's just for them to pick up the phone. They will do audition. We'll check them before we bring them in for training. So we'll first train them for a period of 4 weeks. Train them up. Then
go into the competition.
Because we don't just want to have a competition that is not that standard. We want to also help them, because we notice some of them are they are still raw. So we need to help them out to be professional a little bit. We need to have some professional touches. We have instructors that put them through both in music and in dance before we not take them out for the competition.
So if they can sing and they can dance,
they can play
instruments. Good. Parents back home, if you're listening right now, there's a competition coming up, courtesy of David School of Art and Ayo-Akande, and it's for your kids. So let's take a moment away from academics. They're already on holiday, so they can take time to really do some really creative, wonderful stuff. All you need to do is check them out on Facebook and Instagram, like David School of Art on IG and Facebook, or LYK. That's it. Like, it's not LIK. LYK. David School of Art. If they want to reach you, how do they do that?
You can reach me on my phone number.
Okay.
That is 070-6654-8881. is 07066548881.
Okay, give your kids a chance to be part of this wonderful stuff from like David School of Arts, Music, and Dance. Can do a whole lot to your health. Okay, let's quickly finish up with our messages here. This one is saying, is there any way we can increase the hours of this program? This is my best program on Voice FM. I love politics. If I don't talk politics, I'll fall sick. All right, thank you very much, my brother, for sticking through with us. Yes, we have this one here saying, okay, okay, all right. This one is saying the talk on music is talking. How do you define a young democracy? How do you define underdevelopment? How do you define an unstable economy? How do you define unstable ideology? How do you define non-alignment? These are the characteristics. Charles in Ayo-Akande with that one. And last one before I go this morning. Okay. Anyone Nigerian last words before we go?
Well, I want to say that if there is a new Jerusalem, a new Nigeria is possible. If it is a New Jersey, if there is a promise of a new Jerusalem, New York, then definitely a new Nigeria is possible. Let's keep dreaming and act what we dream so it becomes reality.
Caesar.
Well, my teacher would say, that's Lao Tzu, would say that a leader is good when he's barely known, but then when his work is done and the people can confidently say, we did this ourselves, it means that he has been able to touch their lives and lead them the right way.
Please give me Lao Tzu's number.
Last one here before we go. Adia Yadikuni on WhatsApp is saying, good morning, Bukola Saraki knows the APC would not win 2019 election. That is why it decamped to the PDP. The same thing being touted by Harmony. Thank you very much for your message. Nigerian political scene could be very ridiculous. Victor from NTA Road at Ayo-Akande. Well, next week definitely will be a bumper package here on general issues with the general